to be wrong or based on falsehoods. In the face of new information, don't be afraid to change your mind. It doesn't make you wishy-washy, rather it makes you a considered and thoughtful citizen. Thirdly, be committed. There's a very old corny joke about the bacon and egg breakfast, where the chicken's involved, but the pig is committed. Commitment doesn't mean blind obedience. It means putting all of your focus towards getting an outcome. Whatever you do, do it with 100% passion and commitment. Whatever role you have, deliver your best. Always plan and imagine for your future, but don't let it distract you from the present. One of the buzz phrases around at the moment is being present. I've spent a career advising people about their roles and their future. The best and most simple advice I can give you is do a great job in whatever position or role you hold, and the future will have a way of taking care of itself. People will notice, and some of those people will become mentors who take an interest in your work, life and future. And they're more likely to appear in your life if you bring passion and commitment to your task. Fourthly, love. Find what you love and love what you do, and you will never feel like you're working. I have that love and passion for what I do because I love hearing people's stories and helping them solve their problems. Very simple in theory, and something I'll spend a career getting better at. And of course, there'll be days when you don't love it, and that's okay. Those are the days when you need to go and grab a coffee with a colleague or a friend. And I just want to divert for a moment here, if I can make a minor point, and I'll call it 4A. I want to reinforce in your life the importance of coffee. Some days I'm convinced that without coffee, my personality would disappear. Medical science and all the health gurus are wrong. Coffee is good for you, and it provides an opportunity where we meet and we really talk through what's on our minds. I urge you to drink coffee and always make time for friends and colleagues who want to catch up over a coffee. And if it's a really bad day and the coffee's not working, well, alcohol in moderation is okay. With the same colleagues or friends, I've found that definitely helps. But seriously, don't be afraid to show love and passion for your work and for people. It's going to provide you with the energy to get things done and make your life much more enjoyable. And lastly, give back. I have the privilege of standing before you today because I've stayed involved with my university. I started this conversation today about being part of a family. Well, like all families, as graduates of our wonderful university, we have an obligation to share our learning and experience with others so they can enjoy the same opportunity we all, as graduates, have enjoyed. I've tried to live my life by the very simple code of being useful. All of you will be leading that debate on the great challenges that our world and our society face. And the most useful thing you can do is lend a hand to others and make their lives better in whatever way you can. So my fellow graduates, again, welcome to this wonderful family. It's been a pleasure and an honour to speak to you. And now I'll let you go and get that coffee or wine or whatever other celebration awaits you. Thank you. Good evening, and my very best wishes to you all for the future.
Thank you very much indeed, Malcolm. A recipe that I think many of us can recognise as being vital for success given to you all. I certainly agree about the coffee. So, on behalf of all of us assembled today, I express the University's appreciation for your contribution to this, our most important of ceremonies. Can I ask you once again to thank Malcolm in the usual way? As we look around, the staff on the stage, our graduands are wearing gowns and hoods. One link back to the original monastic traditions of the university. Another link is our mace. Originally conceived as a weapon to protect the bishop, it no longer really functions in that way, but it could do. I'd like to thank and recognise the contribution of our wonderful mace bearer this evening, Emeritus Professor Ross Griffith, who's fulfilled this important role, and look forward to working with you again in the future, Ross. Thank you. I now invite the Dean of the Faculty, Professor James Donnell, to make some concluding remarks.
Thank you, Deputy Vice-Chancellor. First and foremost, this evening's ceremony has been a celebration of the achievements of our new graduates. But they didn't make it this far entirely on their own, and I know that those of you who are graduating this evening, and also your supporters in the audience, will want to join me in thanking those members of the university's academic staff whose skill, care and hard work have helped to make this outcome possible. I'm not the first person to say this evening, but it is important that we can say several times how much we want to acknowledge the absolutely crucial role played by families and friends in supporting our graduates along the way. Those of us who work in universities know, as our graduates know, how much you have contributed to making their success possible, not just materially, but by giving them your time and love, and in 1,000 practical and often, I speak as a parent, inconvenient ways. We're delighted to see so many of you here to share in this rite of passage. You've been very generous with your applause as the new graduates cross the stage to receive their testema, and I'm now going to ask our graduates to return the compliment and, at the same time, provide you with this evening's photo opportunity. This is a four-step process. Listen carefully. Step 1. Will all of you who have graduated today please stand and turn to face your family and friends? Step 2 is to thank them by clapping. Step 3, and this is the photo opportunity, please salute them by raising your hats. Right. And step 4, please turn around again and take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings the formal proceedings of the graduation ceremony to an end. And now would the audience please stand while the official party leaves the auditorium.